Hey everybody, Jeremy here with another casual quick start guide for Age of Wushu. This one we're going to look at spying. It shouldn't be too long, and this again, like my first casual quick start guide to the game in general, this is going to be very simplistic and it's just a casual quick start guide, so it's nothing going into insane detail. This spying is your ability that you can do at any time in any school that you want, whenever you want. There is a limit of 5 times a day. If you hit the N key, you'll bring up the daily missions that have tasks like your daily events and whatnot. You can see on here it says the number completed. So far I've got 3 out of 5 for my day. And this means that it's 24 hours a day between 0, 000 and 2400. And you can click on the school spy to get eke out a little more detail. But what we're going to do here is, how do you sign up, and how do you actually do it? And then when you start it and do it, how do you turn it in? Well, there's a couple ways. When you first start out the game, for a while, your NPC schoolmaster, in this case, I'm in Beggar Sect, and this is the, leader, not master, and this is the Beggar Sect leader NPC. Now, he's not going to offer it to me right now. You see here, usually he did before I attained a certain level. I think it was before I attained my second internal skill. But for quite a while, he's one way to sign up, but there is another. So, if you're in your school and you want to spy, you will talk to your leader, and he'll have that option. I want to spy on another school. You'll click it, and then he'll give you a choice of which school. Then you'll click on that, and then he'll go, okay, and then teleport you to that school. So remember that point. That's not where you actually start. He just teleports you to a transport location in the school that you chose. So that's easy transport to get there, at least, like I said, until you get like your second internal skill. But there's another way to get there, and then to actually get this thing started. So, if let's say for to try and speed this up, I'll go to the nearest one from me, which would be Royal Guard. So I'll get my horse on. I can either click or hit M, of course, to open the map. And why now? Royal Guard is nearby. So you will need to be. You don't need to be, but if you were teleported by your master or NPC leader, he would take you to a teleport point. They look like little tiny pagoda icons, and but you don't have to be in any specific location except anywhere within the zone. And there's another way to start it, and I'll show you that as I run there. I should have been running there already. Let me go ahead and set that. So as we're running there, which will take a few minutes, you could open up N, and like I said, when you click on School Spy again, excuse me, my voice is going, it gives you a little information, and then there's this button here you'll notice that says Join. Well, all you have to do is be within the zone, anywhere within the zone, and you could literally actually start school spying by clicking Join right here, and boom, you'll get teleported again, but you'll be randomly teleported somewhere within the school's zone that you already entered. And it doesn't matter which school you enter. Of course, you cannot do it within your school. You can't really take on a spy mission for your own school. That's reserved for being a school patrol to catch spies from other schools. So you can never spy on your own school, basically. The other way is to talk to an NPC at any of those teleport points. I just said they look like little pagodas. And let's pretend this is the other school. Whenever you're here, you'll see an NPC that's glowing kind of reddish, kind of a reddish, pinkish kind of color by her feet, his or her feet, and that same color on a symbol floating above their head. You would talk to them and then actually say, I want to spy on this school. And then he or she will teleport you randomly. So it's the same exact thing. You can either talk to the person at the teleport point within the school, which your NPC master will teleport you to that school of your choice up until eventually he won't teleport you for free anymore. And you'll have to either ride your horse or coach to get there, or or that's about it, or walk and then get there. But once you're in the zone, you can either go to that NPC and tell them you want to spy and they'll randomly teleport you, or you can just simply hit N and click on spy where I showed you the join button. Alright, I'm going to skip ahead now real quick for time's sake, and when we come back I should be in the school of the Royal Guards, and then I can show you the rest. Okay, here we are in the Royal Guards school, and we're about ready to finally start the spying mission. We actually haven't even started it yet. We're just going to talk to this guy here, who's the guy I told you about you'd find at these teleport locations. They're the secret inquiries guys. And you can either talk to him and see he says choose spy, and then you'll start, or you don't even have to walk all this way. You can just, like I've been telling you, under the daily events tab, when you hit N and bring up the mission menu, you can click school spy and click join from anywhere in this zone. Like the second you enter the zone, you can hurry up and click this and it will join it and instantly start. But let's talk to this guy to start it this time, and then I'll show you the hotkeys, who you're looking for and who you're trying to avoid, and the rewards you get. So here we are in a random location. Where are we at? Sometimes you'll be far away from the action, sometimes you won't. In this circumstance, we're a little bit of ways, but we're just wanting to get to the main city. No matter what school you're spying on, you want to head towards the main city, or the main hub, because that's where all the scouts are going to be. And the scouts are the offline NPC player characters that you're after. So we're going to head this way, and while we're headed that way, if you look at my hotbar that popped up, you'll see it down here, and then on the right you'll see a sort of a mission event window here on the right, and it tells you that I have 0 of 10 information. So we're after pieces of information. We don't have to get all 10. You can get 1, 3, or all 10. If you get one piece of information and then run back to your school, that's enough to complete the mission and get a small reward. The rewards are based, the more a piece of information you get, the more reward you get. And for every piece of information that you get, you'll win 2 jackdaw herbs, 5 liang, and 16 experience points. That's for a total of times 10 pieces of information would equal 160 experience points, 50 liang, and 20 jackdaw herbs. So that's a pretty hefty amount. That's a nice amount. And you can start spying whenever and wherever you want. Any time of the day or night, any day of the week. This is not a timed event like Guild Wars or anything like that. You don't have to wait for it. There is a limit of 5 times per day that you can do it. So if you've reached your limit, and you can check by hitting N, hovering over the school spy, and you can see on the right hand side completed For instance, I have so far completed 2 out of 5 for my day. And now I told you how you can be a school patrol in your school. Well, I'm going to show you a school patrol, and that's who you're looking out for. You want to avoid, you want to stay away from, because they'll raise your exposure value and then oust you, and then the NPC guards and other players and everybody will be able to see you and kill you. So we're nearing their main city. Again, what we're looking for is a scout, and it'll be an offline player, so it'll be a baby blue colored, light blue colored tile. Now see, there's one that says worker, but that's not who we need. We need a scout. And remember, you might want to like run up the walls and stuff to be sneaky, because there's a scout right there. So we're gonna hurry up. We want to click them, highlight them, and we have to be near them, and then we're going to use our left hotkey on the new bar they gave us. And bam, we used it. It says successful. Now we have a 1 minute cooldown before we can use it again. So we want to be careful. You might want to hide or run somewhere while that cools down. And then these other two hotkeys we're going to kind of ignore for now. This one in the middle is sort of like an extra chance to steal 3 pieces of information at once, but it has a high rate of failure. And this one is to distract the NPC patrolling disciples, so you can kind of like distract them to get by them or avoid having to fight them and whatnot. Now what we're looking out for is a player that has sort of a square yellow glowing symbol above their head. Those are the school patrols. Those are the ones that will be patrolling and can oust you, and then can actually like hurt you. See that player right there? They're okay. Nothing biggie, no biggie about them. They're not a scout, or I mean a patrol. Now they might, if they catch wind of me, I'm gonna steal this one too. Now if they catch wind of me, then, that might not be such a great thing. I was hoping to quickly run into one, but I don't think we're gonna run into anybody. There they are. There's one right there. Now I'm gonna take the chance. See, I'm taking a big risk. That person might be AFK right now, but that's what the symbol looks like above their head. And that means stay away from them. They can raise your exposure value and whatnot. I'm going to get out of here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to the school since, whoops, we got 1 minute. What we'll do is we'll teleport back to the school since we've already got a couple pieces, just for the sake of showing you from beginning to end how you do the spy mission, and then even how you end up turning it in. So this is kind of a fun game in a way that you can play whenever you want, by yourself or with friends, to kind of play ninja, and you can sneak around, steal something, wait for your cooldown, so run up and hide behind a building or a wall, and and then hide behind some trees until your cooldown's done, and then steal some more, and then all while watching out for other players. I've been caught quite a few times by other players, and then there's been times I've had a really easy go of it, stealing information. See, there's lots of scouts around here. There's one, bam, bam, so you could easily get, and I'm standing out here in the open. I've only seen one patrolling player so far, but that doesn't mean there aren't going to be more. There's going to be, always going to be the danger. You never know. I mean, especially during peak hours, there'll be more players. There goes one just passed me by running on the horse. I'm going to go ahead and teleport back to my school. Now, everybody will have a Jianghu, a secret inquiries dude, for their school to turn these into. He might be in a different location. For instance, mine is in beggar school right near the main NPC headmaster, not far from him, which is right here. And when you look at his name, it says Information Officer, but on the map it'll say Jianghu right here. Secret Inquiries in Jianghu, and he'll have a different name and be for a different school. You'll want to talk to him after you locate him for your appropriate school. View reward info. You can see how many I got, and I can receive the reward. And you can see because I successfully got 3 pieces of info that gave me a total of 48 experience, 15 liang, and you do get some tokens. And later on, you can get more tokens to have your headmaster instantly teleport you where you need to go again. And that's going to wrap it up. I'm Jeremy, taking a look at spying in Age of Wushu. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear from you. You can also find me on Twitter. I'm at Jeremy_Stratton. You can find me on Google, just my name, Jeremy Stratton. I'm even on Facebook. You can find me under facebook.com/JustOneMore, spelled MMORE. My blog is tongue twisters here, www.justonemore.com, and it's spelled MMORE as well. That's my blog. I'm on Google and Twitter, social networking a lot. You can find my internet calling card at about.me/Jeremy.Stratton. That tells you who I am, what I am, and all the links to everywhere I'm at all over the internet. It's my internet business card. It basically is an all-in-one on one page. Find everything you need to know. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And there'll be more casual quick start guides for Age of Wushu in the near future. And until then, I'll see you later. Have a great day and a good week.